different people have different levels of commitment. Now, it sounds weird because you would think commitment is just commitment, right? That's someone who's steadfast on their word, right? You used to say word is bond, right? It binds you to the thing you said you were going to do, right? You're dedicated to it because if you said it, you mean it. And I had to really appreciate that not everybody's commitment level was the same. And so let me talk about that because this was tough for me. Because look, if I say I'm showing up, if I say, hey, look, man, meet me there at 4:00, you can count on it. I'm going to be now. If I'm running late traffic, I'm going to text you. But because I said I was going to be there, you didn't have to say, man, are you still coming? No, I said I was coming. Right. And don't be wrong. Things happen. But I had to work on this because I was taking it personally, y'all. And hopefully this can help you guys out. Because when you're a certain way, your expectation is that everybody's that way. And when everybody's not that way, you start to say to yourself, man, I don't understand. Why would they do that? It's because not everybody's the same. And don't get me wrong. Listen, different people are dealing with struggles that you'll never know about. Like they'll never tell you about it. And they're dealing with stuff. I appreciate that. I respect that. But it doesn't mean you have to accept certain things. I'll give you a story. So in my business, we do what we call follow the dollar. So if I'm spending money with you, wherever it may be, whether it be cleaners, whether I'm supporting whatever services, products that you offer, because I see value in them, right? That's why I buy them. I purchase them. But if that's the case, then I expect that you'd at least hear what it is that I do for a living, right? It's just mutual respect. So it's called follow your dollar. So I never forget I had this landscaper, nice guy, just in case you're watching this, nice guy, right? Truly. And I mean that. And so I said to him one day, hey, look, man, we offer a service. And he'd been my landscaper for a little bit. And I said, hey, we offer a service that I think will help protect, grow, and scale your business. Love to take you out for a cup of coffee for 15 minutes to kind of share with you what I do. He's like, sure. We set the appointment up. Never forget it, at a Panera Bread. And I showed up and he wasn't there. Now, you don't know how long to wait, right? You're like, man, he's running late because things happen. And I don't remember, quite honestly. If I guess, I would say 20 minutes I waited. And so I text him, hey, bro, here, waiting for you. No response. Called, no answer. So I'm like, I guess I'll just leave, right? Which I did. And here's the thing that people don't appreciate that have different levels of commitment because they're thinking it's no big deal. But if it's a big deal for you, because sometimes you make adjustments, right? Hey, listen, y'all go here to the restaurant. Dad's going to be there late. I'll meet you there, drive separately. People don't know how much of an adjustment you make to meet people based on their word or to actually connect because you had to rearrange some things to make that connection. So you're hoping that their commitment level is where you are. Check this out. So, and that's, look, things happen. So remember I said in the beginning of this self-talk that we have to appreciate that people dealing with struggles and things that we don't even know about. So we always have to respect that, right? And to be sympathetic to a certain point. So, the next day, no response. I text him, hey man, watch this. This is what I mean by respecting and showing some sympathy and some sensitivity. Hey man, just want to make sure you're good. That's all. Not, I can't believe you didn't show up. Man, you're supposed to be a man of your word. I'm not going to do that because what if the worst things happen, right? We just couldn't call in a car accident. Hey man, hope everything's okay. No response. Next day, hey man, everything good? But here's what I did know. If he was good, he's going to show up on Thursday because every Thursday is when he come to do my landscaping. So I knew he's going to show up on Thursday if everything was good. And guess what? Y'all, real quickly, he showed up on Thursday. He was unloading all the stuff in the trailer, the lawnmowers and hedging and all that kind of stuff. So I walked outside. I said, hey, bro, you good? He's like, yeah, man, how you doing today? I said, I'm good, man. I've been kind of getting in touch with you, man. He's like, man, I've been crazy this week. I said, no, I appreciate that, man. But we're supposed to meet for a cup of coffee on Monday. And I never heard from you. And so he was like, again, man, I apologize, man. And here's what I said, because this is what this self-talk's about. And I had to get to this place, guys. I know it may sound insensitive, but it's not insensitive. I said, because he apologized. I said, man, I respect that. And I forgive you, man. You can forgive because I do. You can respect it, right? Listen, I'm not anybody's dad. Well, I am four people's dad, but other than that, I'm not their dad. So, but I respect you. Whatever was more important that you couldn't get in touch with me, I respect that. I forgive you. But here's what I said. I can't accept the apology though, man. So you're going to put your stuff back up on the truck. He said, you serious? I said, yeah, man. Because the way I pay you, the money I give you to do my landscaping, I'm able to pay you that based on the services I provide to others, the same services I was going to share with you. And you didn't have to get it. This is a good point, guys. You didn't have to buy. You didn't have to join anything, but at least respect how I do business, because that's how I pay you. And if you can't respect how I pay you, I shouldn't be paying you. I should be paying somebody else who can at least respect how I pay them. I didn't say all that to him, but I'm saying it to you all. So I was like, nah, man, you can put your stuff back on the truck. He's like, you serious? I said, yeah. He's like, but I do a great job. I said, and there's some other landscapers that would do a great job too, who respect my time and my commitment. And when I say, let's connect, man, I just expect you would show me that decency. And so he's like, I'm sorry. I said, again, man, I don't accept, because you don't have to accept this, man. I hope this frees somebody. You don't have to accept that. If it doesn't align with your morals, your values, you ain't got to accept that. I respect it. I forgive you. But listen, it just doesn't line up with who I am. Sounds insensitive, doesn't it? But it doesn't. It's not insensitive, guys. This is, man, if you want $1 million business, you got to think like $1 million business woman or man, right? And you cannot continue to accept things that will not lead you to the goal that you set. Forgive it, respect it, but you don't have to accept it. That burden does not belong to you. It belongs to them to take responsibility to start being a person of their word. And perhaps it's a teachable moment for you and for them, so that we can all start holding ourselves to a higher level of commitment. This has been another Self-Talk Sunday. I hope it helped somebody. I know it's a little longer than usual, but I had to get that story out because I believe in following my dollar, and not anybody and everybody that I do business with has to do business with me, because maybe my products and services doesn't hold the value that they see at that point in their life. And that's okay. And that's okay if they don't get your products and services, but they should at least respect your time and a commitment that you have. Guys, take care. Remember, this is all about self-talk. The things you say to yourself, how you see yourself, and the things you say to yourself eventually determines what you attract for yourself.